Hey, what is up, investors? Jason here. So I'm going to go ahead and do another video on Cardano and do another analysis on it. You guys are digging these Cardano videos, and I'm trying to be more like 25x predictions on Cardano or 50x predictions on Cardano. And let's not forget about these wild 100x predictions on Cardano. I mean, this guy, he has a psychic vision on it. So we have to really be talking about a lot of this in this video as we get more into it. Now, I'm not intentionally really trying to throw rocks at those guys and make fun of them. I'm sure their videos are probably a lot more informative than what their JPEGs are saying. But in general, I just wanted to really talk about the Cardano itself and really take those numbers and just crunch them real easily. I mean, obviously, if you were to 100x Cardano from the price that it's currently at and look at the market cap that it has and get to the market cap from there, Cardano will be the largest asset in the world. So believable, you know. Anyways, so as we get to it, we're going to do an analysis and then we'll get to all that. So if you guys don't mind, please just do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or just gently press that like button. It helps me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps spread these videos to more people that might find it interesting. Also, subscribe if you have not already. And if you are interested in being a Patreon and helping support this channel even more and joining the private Discord, I have one. The link is in the description. Thank you to all the Patreons. Now let's get to it. So to cover our top four here, we still have Bitcoin struggling to go to that $50,000 mark. It went there recently, but it has a lot of resistance at $50,000. We have Ethereum, still a lot of resistance at the price of $3,300, and we have Dogecoin with a lot of resistance at 30 cents, and Cardano, where we're at right now, a lot of resistance at $3, where it's struggling to really break through. And actually looking at Cardano, you know, here from a little bit more of a pulled back graph, you know, seeing the big run up that we've been seeing, and then we have our support lines and our resistance points that we've been following, and we have right when the whole big bull run started out on August 10th here, and how it's just kind of gone up, but then it showed a lot of resistance at different points, more so than others, and we're kind of seeing a mirror of that right now. So if this current run that it's on at this moment is going to be anything like the one that it was on back on August 18th, 19th, during that time, then hopefully we can see a break above that $3 mark, but it's going to take quite a bit to do so. There is just so much resistance at that price at this moment, but we have been really actually seeing these supports and resistance really playing out just like they are all kind of predicted here in this graph. Seeing how they run up and then they quickly correct, they run up, they quickly correct, run up, quickly correct, run up, quickly correct right here, run up again, quickly correct, and this one corrected, and then it broke back down through to the previous support line, and then it started its run again. So if you are keeping up with everything that I'm talking about here, this should make a lot of sense to you guys, and hopefully you are, or just go back and watch the last couple Cardano videos to keep up to speed with what I'm talking about. But like I'm saying, we have that resistance right now where it needs to break above that 295 mark to be able to see it go to the $3, because the resistance that I set here, 295, makes a lot of sense, just because that's where we're seeing a fight. When we do see a break through these resistance points, that's how we know that eventually it could either go through it, or then we can see it drop down into below the resistance line and then towards the previous support line that it was at. Now keep in mind that what we're seeing here with Cardano, seeing how Cardano has gone up so much over this short period of time, that it is inevitable that it is going to correct. With any stock, any cryptocurrency, any sort of market in general, a housing market, there is always a correction that will happen after a bull run at some point in time. It will happen. You have to be prepared for that. And the thing here with Cardano is where it's struggling so much to break above this 295 mark here and go to that $3 point and continue going from there. What it could happen is that could be the major resistance that it can't break above, and that could be the price that it does correct from. And a correction with Cardano it's very easy to see Cardano correct 30%, 50%, or even possibly a little bit more. So when we looked at Cardano back in the past, when we looked at what it was doing in February, where it was kind of floating around the price of $1 and $1.50, it would get to that $1.50 mark, and it would have a hard time breaking above it. We saw it happen multiple times. When it finally did break above that $1.50 mark, then we saw it get to a new resistance point of $2.40, and then it went into a pretty big, significant correction that had happened and brought it all the way back down to that $1 support line there. So do keep that in mind. And then when we saw it break above that previous resistance of $1.50, it eventually went back down to that $1 support line. And then it broke through that resistance line on August 9th, and it started this big bull run that we're seeing right now. It's very important to see Cardano surpass this $2.95 resistance point and go to that next resistance point to make this the support line, and $3.10 the new resistance point. That's going to be where we need to be able to see Cardano get to that $3 mark, be more stable, and then break through that as well and go to a price between $3.10 and $3.25. That would be our new support and resistance point looking out in the future. Where it could possibly be within the next week, we'll have to see. But at this moment, I mean, it's either that is going to happen for the most part, or we're going to be stagnant here for a little bit, or quite possibly it can correct. So, I mean, those are the only three options that we're going to see. We're either going to see it stay stagnant here for a little bit before it does go up or down, or we're going to just see it go smash through that, go to that next resistance point, or then we can just see it go into a correction. I wouldn't be surprised of anything that happens at this point, because it's all possible. Now, you guys know that I am somebody that thinks that Cardano can easily go to a price of around $7 to even like $10 by the end of 2021. I think that that's something that is possible if we go into a correction with Cardano. I think the next bull run, we can probably hit those prices. But there is something very important that I want to be addressing in this video, and that is all these other videos coming up that are hyping up Cardano so much that they're to the point that they are absolutely ridiculous. And so many people are buying into these videos, buying into these different articles, and they're getting a lot of views and a lot of attention. And I think it's really setting up people for a very dangerous position. I'm someone that's been around making these YouTube videos well before the pandemic made a lot of people jump on here and everybody became a financial advisor, or I should say, made everybody not a financial advisor. But the realization that does need to be brought up is the fact that Bitcoin, at its price, has that scarcity behind it, and it has a market cap of $921.6 billion. Cardano is the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap at this moment. But when you really, take that in consideration, so if we're at 100x Cardano price of $288 and a market cap of $9.29 trillion, that's a market cap that is bigger than Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Tesla all combined. Yeah. And not to forget that it'd be 4 times the size of the entire market cap of all the cryptocurrencies combined. So anyways, that being said, you guys know that I love Cardano. I'm bullish on Cardano, and I definitely think that it's going to go to a much higher price, but we have to be realistic, and that's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to throw any shade at anybody. I just think that, if you're going to make a YouTube video, you should be responsible and be realistic as well, just not try to go so clickbait. But anyways, with that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New videos coming out on my channel all the time. You guys know I post daily here. So I'll see you all in the next video coming very soon.